Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of PTD6. Let's continue with updated chimps. This series we're starting all over again. I'm gonna show you an updated strategy to beat chimps, achieve the black border, using no heroes and minimizing RNG. Now I'm gonna start the advanced maps and I'm gonna try of course to do them, to find strategies to beat them all without heroes. But in case I can't do that, I'm gonna just of course use a hero. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you an updated strategy with all the changes in the new patch. And yeah, so let's continue with Spillway. In this particular map, I was able to find a pretty reliable strategy to beat it and even to get the black border. It should be very easy as well to get the black border in this map. Starting with a ninja right there on top of the barrel in the center of the map, attacking every single balloon, and yeah, it's pretty much game over. Now ninja 001. Now I keep on saying game over, but it's actually GG, so it's like it's game over for the balloons. Now ninja 001 first, and yeah, it's very easy. You don't need to change targeting option, you don't need to do anything, you just need to like leave the ninja to do its job, to pop everything, and then at the beginning of round 9 get the ninja 101. So yeah, this early game is just placing and upgrading the ninja. Now you can see that in this particular map the balloons are coming from the 4 corners, but they're all going to be closer to one another in this central pit, and that's exactly what I'm gonna use and what I think is like the main strategy on this map, trying to pop the balloons inside the pit. Now on YouTube you can find many different strategies. Now the one I'm gonna show you here without heroes is gonna be with biggest one and Archmage as the main Tarfa upgrades. But yeah, definitely here something like a permaspike may work, and yeah, even like something like Avatar of Wrath and other upgrades like those two should also work. It's gonna be a little harder to make them work in this specific map because yeah, here the huge problem is a line of sight, and yeah, all these walls around the central pit are gonna block your yeah, it's gonna block the line of sight of your towers outside of it. You can see right here, and on top of that there is water, so you can't even place like land towers that can attack through obstacles very close to the pit. So yeah, those are all things are gonna complicate a little bit things up in this map. But yeah, despite all that, I'm pretty sure if you just follow this strategy, you're gonna be able to beat chimps and achieve the black border in a very easy way. Now placing right here Wizard. Now the Wizard with the first upgrade in the top path is one of the few towers in the game that can attack through obstacles, so you can ignore obstacles. And now placing it pretty much at the same distance from the top and from the bottom side, so pretty much in the center. And now upgrading it at the beginning of round 24 300, and then also switching the ninja to strong. That is because in this round some purple balloons are gonna come out and the wizard can't pop purple balloons. So if you want to be sure that you can destroy everything, yeah, just switch the ninja to first, but I don't even think it's like 100% needed. Now next is of course Laplace from 28. So in this case what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be placing Alchemist here, strong, another tower that can attack through obstacles, and then very important, getting the Mexodip when Bloons, especially the Bloon in the top side, enter inside the range of the wizard, because in that way you can guarantee that the Alchemist will give the Mexodip with the correct timing to the wizard, and yeah, in that way the wizard will be able to pop some of those Bloons, especially in round 28. Then in round 30 Bloons are more distant from one another, so you should have more time. And yeah, so as I said, Alchemist, another tower that can attack through obstacles. Yeah, so you can also pop lab balloons with the Alchemist itself. Now, other towers that can attack through obstacles are spike factories, and then mortars, helis, and aces. So yeah, you can use any of those towers to pretty much ignore the fact that there is this huge line of sight blockage, and yeah, you can still be able to attack the balloons anywhere. Now here I'm gonna get the Ninja 401 and then 402. Very important getting as well caltrops, because the next key round is round 40. Of course, the mob will come from the top left side, so from here, and it's gonna do one full circle, then it's gonna do 3/4 of a circle, and then it's gonna leak. So definitely getting caltrops can help, because yeah, you're getting more damage to the mob as you're waiting to enter into the central pit, and then it's just better. Now getting a village here at 002 with discount Alchemist 300, and now the village position, it's very important placing it closest to the Alchemist, and then with the range you're cutting, you can see here in the background the bridge and the path beneath it, and that's all you need. Now for round 40, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a mortar here, not super close to the Alchemist, but yeah, definitely not that distant either. And yeah, 220 mortar, trying to damage a little bit more this mob, just moving the targeting. Yeah, it should be plenty of damage, and yeah, should be more than capable of destroying all the balloons. Leaving the mortar now in the center back again, and you can see that the wizard range now with the village and with the brew is just insanely large, and that's why I say that round 40 it's like 100% that you're gonna be able to destroy everything, because even if the balloons here can turn right and can start getting closer to the exit, because of the fact that with the wizard you can still attack them up here, yeah, you're gonna do more damage to those balloons, and at the end of the day you're gonna be able to destroy everything. Yeah, that's also why I like this central position for the wizard. Okay, and after you can survive the mob, it's pretty much GG, because from now on it's very easy to survive. You just need certain upgrades, and you need to yeah, get them in the correct order, and yeah, that should be this map, Chimps with the black border. Now here, yeah, round 47 is the only round where there are a lot of ceramics, and yeah, just going slow here, just making sure that, especially with the ninja, you can destroy every single camo balloon. And now here, round 48, getting the wizard 401 arcane spike. Now more damage, more attack speed, and extra damage against mob class balloons, so super stronger. Next is Alchemist 400, giving a stronger brew, of course, to the wizard, and now also the Alchemist start giving the brew to the mortar. So it's like two things at once. Now next here, placing another village closest to the mortar and then closest to the other village. Try to play a little bit with the positioning. And after you can place it, again, of course, this second village 002. And now you can upgrade the first village 022. So start giving camo detection to the wizard, Alchemist, and the mortar. With discount. And yeah, now I'm gonna just get here the mortar 320, so start adding the stun on the center of the explosion. and now getting this village 202. The wizard should be perfectly in range, so it should have now also more attack speed. And now it's all about upgrading the mortar. I think the mortar in this particular map is one of the best towers. So like the biggest one is a tower that you always gonna go with in your strategies, whatever strategy you may be using, because with the 4th upgrade the explosions become so large that you can pretty much damage all the balloons inside the central pit at once. And not only damage but also stun. Of course, you're not gonna stun all the balloons, you're gonna only stun the balloons caught in the center of the explosion. But yeah, despite that, you're gonna stun also a lot of balloons, so it's like damage, stun, and yeah, it's very effective. So with this strategy, round 63, it's a piece of cake. Round 76 as well. Round 78, the ceramic rushes are there are too many ceramics, and if you had bad RNG, like for example if some shells fell too close to the top side, one after the other, you may have some balloons in the bottom side not being stunned, and so yeah, they can be a little annoying. But yeah, for round 78 definitely I will be able to afford the biggest one, so yeah, I shouldn't have that problem. And yeah, so it's just about getting the mortar 420 and then 520. So it's are pretty cheap upgrades. The 5th one especially is just 30.2 thousand cash. And yeah, now it's all about waiting, because with these 4 towers, actually it's just 3 offensive towers, so ninja, wizard and mortar, you can survive all these rounds perfectly. You're not gonna have any trouble, no RNG involved. And yeah, statistically speaking, the mean of the times that the shells are gonna fall from the mortar is gonna be around the center, and so you should be able to stun and to damage all the balloons around the area. And yeah, so that's why I said that RNG is gonna be not that important. And after getting the biggest one, should be able to get it for around 73, 74. I'm gonna very simply just get some support towers, and yeah, it's gonna be mostly a glue gunner right here. You can see that even if the tower that you're placing cannot really ignore obstacles, depending on how you place it, you can see that you still can have a line of sight available inside the central pit. And yeah, certain spots are better than others. They're gonna give you a larger line of sight. Some spots are worse, but yeah, definitely every single portion here of the map can be used to place your towers and to have a line of sight available. And yeah, I'm gonna exploit that to place a glue gunner here, range of both villages, and you're having even if it's just a little bit, line of sight inside the pit. And yeah, in that way I will be able to glue the balloons, mob class balloons especially, 0 to 3 glue gunner. Yeah, gluing those mob class balloons and yeah, surviving like that. Now for the very late stages of the game, biggest one and Archmage are already 2 towers that can destroy DDTs by themselves, so you don't even need an MIB. And because I'm gonna get just other support towers, I will not need an MIB, so not a problem. And then yeah, for the late stages I'm gonna just get usual support upgrades like a 032 Alchemist, some more presses, a primary training village, making the glue gunner and the more press stronger. I'm gonna get a balloon sabotage ninja around 95, but especially around 99. I'm gonna get an overclocking the biggest one, and yeah, just making it a lot stronger. And then for around 100 with this current setup, so like Archmage and then all the other towers that I just mentioned, you can't destroy the BD. The BD has just too much HP, and until you destroy it, yeah, you're gonna have like DDTs and Domegats up here, and then it's just too late. So I'm gonna go also with a 040 sub, a first strike capability, to be able to destroy the BD. Now here, as I said, I'm gonna first get a glue gunner, so closest to the left and then to the pit, to the bottom side. I think 013 is gonna be enough. Yeah, actually 023, why not? Just more pierce. I think it's just 6 bloons. Yeah. And yeah, now you can see with the biggest one, the explosions being much larger, and also the damage is 4 times. Like from the 4th upgrade you do 5 layers of damage, with the 5th upgrade you do 20 layers of damage, so that's 4 times more damage, larger area, larger stun radius as well. And as well, if I remember correctly, this 5th upgrade does also more damage against like mob class balloons and ceramics. It's like 5 more layers of damage or something like that. I don't remember if they nerfed that. Yeah, anyway, even without that, still the mortar, you can see, dealing a massive amount of damage, covering all the central pit and even a larger portion of it. Yeah, damaging all the balloons. And now I'm just waiting to get the Archmage. Now I'm pretty sure that getting an Archmage is not 100% needed, because yeah, with this amount of cash you can start building like an overclock. You can start building, like, even if you want to, you can get another 401 wizard. So yeah, it's not an upgrade. I think it's a must upgrade, like the biggest one. But yeah, definitely the extra fire damage. I think also it deals more damage against mob class balloons with this 5th upgrade. So yeah, for that reason I'm just gonna get it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can survive even without it. Alright, here we go. Even if now the ceramics are super, so they have more HP, still the biggest one job is the same. The only problem right here is being able to destroy mob class balloons fast enough, because after you have ceramics, the ceramics are going to be damaged, they're going to be stunned, and in that way they will not be able to move forward. And yeah, that's why I like so much the biggest one. Alright, so just a couple more thousands for the Archmage. Should be able to get it in round 84. After I get the Archmage, most likely I'm gonna get the Alchemist 402, just increasing even further the attack speed of the Alchemist, giving the potions more often. Yeah, I think that is gonna be the best thing to do right now, just to buff more often the Archmage and the biggest one, of course. Now here, as I said, I'm gonna get a more press, so let's get it right now. or do I really need it now? I think I can just start building an overclock. So yeah, range of both villages to have a little bit more of discount on the first 3 upgrades. And now let's just get this village though to primary training, just to make this glue gunner with more range, more pierce, more projectile speed to be able to glue more efficiently. I think it's just the best thing to do right now. So let's start building the overclock. As I said before, you don't need an MAB because Archmage and biggest one can already damage DDTs. Now Bloons Sabotage may be needed for round 95, but if I can get an overclock before round 95, then I'm gonna just be overclocking the mortar. And so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need Bloons Sabotage for round 95. Right. Then yeah, I'm gonna get pretty much here 032 Alchemist, find the concussion, making more explosions, just better overall. Then as I said here, mob press. I really like to do that as well. And I think that's it, because then probably like getting more mob presses, and then I will start building the 040 sub. Okay, so here overclock, just getting it now. Alright, here we go. And start overclocking the mortar. Now the increased attack speed is just perfect for the mortar, because it's not just the increased amount of damage, but the increased amount of explosions means more stun. And it's especially the stun that I think is the most valuable thing by overclocking the mortar. You can be sure that you can definitely stun the ceramics, and you can't let them advance. And yeah, in that way you can like have all the time in the world. You just need to pop up class burns before, because after you can pop up class burns, you can still keep on stunning ceramics, damaging them. That's GG. Okay, so let's start building now the Bloons Sabotage that I'm gonna need for round 99. Right here, range of both villages, of course. That's 1 mob press, and I'm pretty sure that not here. If I just wait DTs to come out, and I overclock the mortar here. Yeah, no need for the, not even needing the Bloons Sabotage. Yeah, I was almost sure of that. Now here, just because of the fact that this position is just better, I'm gonna place another mob press here. Alright, and yeah, that is gonna allow me, yes, it's gonna be out of range of the villages, but this is gonna allow the mob press to have better line of sight inside the pit, because otherwise, like right here, it's just too far away. So yeah, I think it's just better to do it like this. So overclocking, and now I wanted to place as well here 032 Alchemist right here. Range of both villages as always, strong. And yeah, let's start building the sub. So let's overclock. Alright, let's start building it. It's very important getting first strike capability as fast as possible, because in that way I'm gonna show you the best way to defeat the BD. Alright, so here I don't have the overclock effect active, but I should be able to get it right now. And yeah, it's most important when you pop the Zomegods, because in that way you can still keep on stunning them. And now for round 99, again here just using Bloons Sabotage for these fortified DDTs is just the best thing to do. I don't have the overclock effect active, but I think it's gonna be fine anyway. And now, very important, around 100, using a first strike capability right away, because in that way you're gonna be already like restoring the cooldown. And there are two main ways how you can actually defeat the BD. You can here try to overclock the motor, trying to pop the last layer of the BD, and then destroying the Tomagat using once again the Bloon sabotage, and that's one way how you can do it. Or you can do it in another way, that is pretty much you wait until the Bloon sabotage goes back on cooldown. See here, I can use it again, and you just need for the BAD to like almost exit from this right side, then you use first strike capability and you destroy everything. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.